Hello and welcome to the Anxious Knitter podcast. My name is Joy, and I am the Anxious Knitter. I'm so anxious that every time I walk into a public place, I have to scan everybody in sight to make sure that I don't know anybody because I don't want to make small talk. But really, that only extends to people that I knew in middle school. It was an awkward time. Anyway, you're here for episode 23. Like I said, my name is Joy, and I'm coming to you from Waterloo, Ontario, Canada, where I live with my husband,
Luke,
and our dog, Opie. This is a podcast mostly about knitting, but occasionally about crochet, spinning, sewing, dyeing, and whatever other crafty thing catches my fancy at the moment. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. It means so much to me that you want to spend a little part of your day with me. And if you're brand new, just stumbling on my little corner of the internet for the first time, welcome. And I hope you find something that you like. So as you can see, I'm joined again by Luke. It's been a while.
Hey everyone.
Yeah, I didn't record last week because I didn't really have a whole lot to talk about, so I thought it would be fun to record on the weekend. And then Luke could be in it, and then we're going to do a boyfriend tag and I'll put that at the end of the video, just for fun if you want to get to know us a little bit better. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great week. I had a pretty good week. Did you have a good week?
Yes.
Yeah? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, though.
I would say a solid 7.5.
Oh, that's pretty good. I don't even know. What even did I do in the last week? I feel like it was good, but I don't know. We'll get to that later.
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah. So, I have lots of stuff to talk about today. We've got 2 dweeb stories.
Do we?
Yeah. What was the second one?
I don't remember.
The first one was the movie one.
Oh, yes.
What was the second one?
It's...
No spoilers, though. Like, do you remember what it was? We were like, that has to be the dweeb story.
No.
Darn it! I need to write these things down. I stopped writing down show notes. It's a problem. Okay, anyways, we will have at least one dweeb story. Possibly 2, if I can remember what the other one is. And, I've got a finished object. We've got some Cabinet of Curios things to talk about, some whips, and we're going to talk about all of it. Oh no, I forgot a thing.
What?
Okay, you're going to have to go get it. And we're back. Okay. We just spent, I think, about 5 minutes talking about the dweeb story. Anyway, let's do the dweeb stories, okay?
All right.
So, are you ready for our dweeb story of the week? Speaking. Okay, so I don't remember if the second dweeb story is the one that I wanted, but I'm going to tell it anyway. But let's start with, this one's really Luke's dweeb story.
Okay. So, we got these free movie tickets, dinner and a movie, to this local movie theater. They usually only show kind of foreign films, indie films. Like
the limited release kind of movies.
Yes. And I'm not saying we're totally just Hollywood movie people. We do some of those, but also
a lot of those.
Sometimes it's hard to find one that we want to go see. Anyways, I guess there's a movie coming out about Winston Churchill, and Gary Oldman plays him. Mm-hmm. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's called The Darkest Hour.
Yeah, something like that.
But simultaneously, there's another one also called Churchill. I don't know who plays him.
It's Brian Cox.
Okay. And I got the 2 mixed up. So I was like, let's go dinner and movie. And as we're eating, so we're there. As we're eating dinner, Joy's like, this isn't the movie you wanted to see.
Okay. Because it was funny because all Luke had said was, hey, they're playing that Churchill movie at the Princess Twin. We should go. And I was like, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. And we got there. We're sitting there eating dinner. And I'm looking at their little flyer thing. And I'm looking at the poster. And I know that Joe Wright is directing Darkest Hour. And I was looking at it. And I was like, that's a different director. And then I saw it was Brian Cox, who is one of my least favorite actors of all time. And I was like, Luke, this is not the movie that we thought we were going to see. So guess what? We didn't see it.
We just up and left.
Yeah. We're hoping we can still use the movie ticket because they didn't mark anything down. They just tore off the movie portion of the ticket. and we're like, trade these in for your actual tickets.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was sort of...
My bad. Sometimes I always do this. I don't fully read or do this stuff before.
Luke just fills in details.
Sometimes I'll be reading something and I just want it to say what I want it to say.
Yeah.
But
also, kind of like a mini dweeb story, but we're matching right now, and that was not intentional.
How's that a dweeb?
Because
that's like a win story, because we're like ultra cool married couple that dresses.
Subconsciously dresses alike. Yeah, okay. All right, and then the second dweeb story, our runner-up dweeb story is, okay, so I did a leg workout. It was Miley Cyrus leg workout. It was a really good workout, but it was maybe a little too intense for my fitness level currently. So I couldn't walk for a week. Like, properly couldn't function as a normal human being, like, until today, basically. Going up and down the flights of stairs, it took me about 5 to 10 minutes sometimes to get all the way down the stairs. And I could not bend my knees, and
it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was bad. But I took Opie for a walk. Come here, come say hi. And I was so like distracted by the pain that when I bent down to like poop scoop, I didn't realize I had let go of his leash. And then I just started walking away thinking, oh my gosh, my legs. I just had to like bend my knees to like pick up his poop, and then realized that he's just like strolling along. I was not even holding the leash.
Okay.
So, luckily we live in a pretty quiet neighborhood. He actually, I think, didn't even realize that I wasn't holding the leash.
No,
he's kind of funny that way.
Oh.
But yeah, so those are our dweeb stories. I honestly can't remember what the actual other dweeb story was, which is really sad.
We'll remember at the end of the video when it...
Yeah, when it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We'll have to cut it back in. Okay, anyway, I've done that before. Okay, so let's move right along into the knitting and yarny portion of the podcast with finished objects.
What?
Wow, it looks like I have so many hands.
You do.
Okay, I do have one finished object, which I'm very excited about. I won't really be able to show you much here. Yeah, we're going to move our copies so I don't drop it.
It's ginormous.
It is. I finished my Veronica cardigan, which is a new pattern by Shannon Cook. Yeah, look at it all. Look at it. We can just spread it out. There's a lot happening here. So, I knit this out of Cascade 220, one of the Heather's colorways. I do really like it. It's very comfortable. I don't have an issue with it. I don't know if I would be able to do like a fitted sweater in this yarn. I think it would be a little itchy, but for this particular cardigan, I think it's fine. So if you didn't watch last week's episode, I'll just do a quick recap. So as Luke can attest, I had a bit of a fiasco with the needles and then my gauge and everything. But I just went ahead and I knit the size 2 because maybe I did this math very incorrectly. I don't know. But my gauge was pretty tight, so I knit the size 2 because when I calculated, it would come out size 1. So I don't know if maybe that's true if I had used a different yarn, but this baby grew. Like, I think the width of it in a size 1 was supposed to be 48 inches. I can attest that this is about 75 to 80 inches wide.
It's very big.
Huge.
But also very warm.
Yeah, and it is going to function exactly as I wanted it to, as a perfect airplane sweater and a perfect walking the dog in the fall sweater. And I will insert a picture that we took this morning here. So it is really big. If I knit it again, which I may knit it again, who knows? It is really nice and a very easy knit. I think I would just go ahead and knit the size 1. And
you knit a good portion of it with my mom. You had some knitting dates with my mom, and my mom loved that. So
that's right. I did have another knitting afternoon with my mother-in-law, Beverly, and I worked on the sweater. And so I personally really like it. A sweater is never too big for me, but for some of you, maybe this is like too much and you definitely want to size down, but obviously this is, I can't really show it to you. When I blocked it out, so really quickly what I did, so I blocked it out fully. It was my first time really using blocking wires. Really, I just used some like floral wire that I found in like a box when we were cleaning out the office, to get the edges of the ribbing straight. But then so I blocked everything out according to the schematic, and it was so big, and I was like, it's too big. Like, it's way too big. This is gonna be unwearable. I'm just gonna look like a slob. So what I ended up doing is I took out all of the pins. I pinned out the shape of the shawl collar, but I didn't pin down anything else in the hopes that it would sort of just like kind of shrink back, because when I had tried it on before blocking it, like before seaming it, it would fit pretty much how I envisioned it was gonna fit, and then now it's like huge and drapey. That's okay. Yeah, so I think that worked pretty good. Like, I don't think shrink back fully to this pre-blocked size, but I did work. So
you used a lot less yarn than you bought.
Yeah, I bought 7 skeins. I used 5.5 skeins, knitting a size 2.
Yeah. You definitely didn't need all of that.
No. So now I have some left over to make, I'm thinking maybe a colorwork cowl or a colorwork hat or some mittens or something. I think that will be really nice.
It's a really nice size, and I feel like it's really warm. It's something that, like, you could, if you're taking a long drive and you don't want to wear a coat, you have that in the car, or you're taking the dog out quickly, you want to be a little warm, you just throw that on real quickly.
It's
something like that. Like,
it's practically
definitely warm. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy with it, and I really like the color. I enjoyed knitting with the Cascade. Can't really complain. So, yeah, just know that if you are knitting with that particular yarn, just know that it's gonna grow once you soak it. So, also, it was my first time doing. Yeah, I think this is my first time doing mattress stitch, and quite frankly, I don't think I did the most beautiful seamless job, but there's so little seaming, and like it's so like there's folds everywhere, so like you can't really see it. It's fine. Everything is fine. It's great. I love it. Veronica Cardi. Great for a sweater. It's my first sweater.
Mm-hmm.
I finished a garment, and it went really fast because I was just like desperate to get it done. Like I just wanted it done.
First sweater.
Yeah. I think there's like a novelty about it. So like I've obviously been knitting lots of shawls and hats and stuff, so like, and socks. So some of the urgency to get it done is gone, but because it was my first sweater.
And yeah, it wasn't like too expensive too. Like you stuck with the Cascade 220 and you got a nice sweater for a decent price.
Yeah, I definitely, like, if I had just it was like $60 worth of yarn basically to knit that sweater, which is pretty good. So that's the only finished object that I have, which means we can move along to this is one where I blow away the title. All right,
you don't do mine ever.
No, I don't.
I gave her a recommendation and she never does it because I don't know. Anyways, it was using like a Harry Potter wand and you like swish it. I think it's super lame because I'm kind of lame, but whatever.
Okay, I like the idea. It's just that
it wouldn't work.
Well, it's because in my brain, I'd want it to have like stars and like twinkly lights, and then I can't do that.
All right.
Sorry. Okay, anyway, time for works in progress. Okay, I've got a couple. Let's start with the sock. I've been working on my Hermione's Everyday Socks, which is a pattern by Erica Luder. Are you tired of hearing me say that yet? I'm tired of saying it. I need these socks to be done. I need them on my feet.
You'll finish it today, right?
No.
Today.
Here it is. I'm almost halfway down the foot-ish. A little less than halfway. I'm being a little generous with myself. The yarn is Wild Happy Color in Tuscany Afternoon. And actually, do you know what this colorway reminds me of? I was knitting on it yesterday. It makes me think of the the like jester gypsy character in Hunchback of Notre Dame. Don't these look like the colors that he wears?
Oh.
The guy who like tells the story.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny. Maybe I just have like too much Disney on the brain, but I don't even really like that movie particularly. But this reminded me of that. Still loving the pattern. I will knit these until I die, I think. The Hermione's Everyday Socks.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, and send some love and good thoughts towards Carolyn of Wild Happy Color. Her puppy just passed away. And it's really sad.
It
so just keep her in your thoughts, please. But yeah. Beautiful yarn. Great pattern. Hopefully we'll be done by the next time I see ya.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it will be because I'll be posting this on Wednesday, and that will mean that you won't see me really for 2 more weeks. Anyway. Whoops. And my other work in progress that I have to talk about today is my Exploration Station by Stephen West.
Someone just stole my car. Just kidding. It's not my car.
Yeah, clearly.
We have in case you hear any sounds, we have the screen door open.
Get a little fresh air.
Fresh air, so that's a vehicle.
Okay. So I have got quite a bit done. It's going to be hard to show you because it's now bunching up on the needle. Yeah, just hold the needle part so that it doesn't. So I finished my last wedge. As you can see, I have my little progress keeper. I finished the brioche, which I knit with the Madeline Tosh in the Cove colorway. It's fine. I just.
All right.
And Fuse Fiber Studios apiary colorway. I'm knitting it all in singles, and I think I have my brioche brain back. So once this shawl is off the needles, I'm gonna go back to the Sizzle Pop, and I'm gonna like give it the old college try, and try and get that thing done. But yeah, and now I've just started the slip stitch colorwork section, which uses Cove and then Fuse Fiber Studios Blossom colorway, which it's so small right now you can't really get a sense of the pink yet. It kind of just looks like this, but once it grows, I think you'll be able to see a lot better. Yeah, it was really nice to do straight brioche with no like crazy increasing and decreasing. I did make one little mistake, but I don't even know if you could see it. So here, okay, I'm just going to tell you in case you make the same mistake. So the edge decrease is a bark yarn over bark, which is a super, like, it's like the most basic brioche increase. And I forgot the yarn over. I just did almost like a knit front and back almost. Like, I think, or I don't know, but I only had 2 stitches from that bark yarn over bark instead of 3, and I didn't realize until I was going back to do the contrasting color, and because I was like, there is no way I'm knitting Tinking Back that brioche. I'm gonna lose my mind if I have to do that. I actually just did a make one. Thank you. And I just lifted up the little bar, and as far as I know, you can't really tell. If it might be right here. Hold on. I don't even know. Where, like, it does that brioche stitch doesn't connect, but, like, honestly, who would ever know? So if you forget to do part of your bark yarn over bark, you can get away with just doing a simple make one. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. This is my entry for the West Knits Along, hashtag TAK West Knits Cal. Pretty sure that's what it is. And I'll talk about that more in the announcement section, which I forgot to do first. But it's okay.
It's a really pretty pattern.
Yeah. You like the colors?
I do. I really like the colors. It's something that, like, I would even wear. And the pattern is really cool. Gotta hand it to that Mr. West. He does make some pretty cool patterns. So
he does make some pretty cool patterns. Actually, yeah, this would look nice on you. Aww. Couples who share their knitwear stay together. It didn't have a really good ring to it, but it is also true.
We also took a vow when we got married, so that too.
Yeah. Yeah, that too.
I mean...
You know, like making commitments and stuff, yeah, like in front of a congregation of people.
Going back to the shawl, though, quickly.
Yes.
That mistake, you know, we're all human. Part of, like, you know, knitting something for yourself, having a few mistakes in it, shows that you know, you put some character in it, you made it special, it's yours. If you wanted something absolutely perfect, you know, you'd become a robot.
Which is not to say, like, if you're one of those knitters who, like, doesn't want any mistakes.
It's true, yeah.
I
there
just
are
know,
perfectionists
like,
out there, and, you know, that's not a bad thing either, I'm just saying.
I can get, like, really hung up on errors. So I make a real conscious effort to just be like, it doesn't matter. In the long run, nobody is going to even notice.
Yep.
Like, I might know it's there, but even honestly, I'll probably forget eventually.
There's a lot of us that are, like, perfectionists, but even the perfectionists out there, sometimes, you know, you gotta just let it go sometimes.
Let it go.
No, not that song at all.
Yeah, we hate Frozen.
Well, don't hate. We don't hate anything.
I hate Frozen.
Okay, we do hate some things.
Okay. I think that was it for whips. So let's do announcements before I forget. Are you ready? It's Hear Ye, Hear Ye. You know how this one goes, right? Not yet.
Oh, sorry.
1, 2, 3. Hear ye, hear ye. Okay.
Like the town crier.
Like the town crier, yeah. I'm super original like that. Okay, so, couple things. We have lots of knit-alongs happening. And we also have a spin-along, which is ending very, very shortly. It's ending August 1st. It's the Spin for All 2017, which is, of course, being hosted by myself, Katie of the Arrow Knits podcast, and Taylor of Wool Needles Hands. I have opened up a finished objects thread, which, because I know it's going to be post August 1st when this goes up, I'm actually going to leave it open an extra week for you guys, just to make sure you can get your stuff in there. There was so much great chatter, and lots of people posting their finished objects in the chatter thread, so make sure you get those into the finished object thread so you are eligible to win a prize. Speaking of which, the prize has arrived.
Oh, wow. And it's pretty.
It is very pretty. The lovely Debbie of the Loving Path, Loving Path Fiber Arts, kindly donated a prize for you guys. It is a beautiful braid of a merino silk blend, 70% merino wool, 30% silk, 100 grams, and it's in the Lupines colorway, which is just beautiful.
Extremely pretty. Did she dye that?
Yeah, she did.
Wow. Hey, good job. Because it is extremely pretty, so nice, like, you gotta, whoever gets this, you gotta spin that thing up real quick.
You best be spinning it.
It's nice.
It's gorgeous. And she also kindly sent me along a braid as well in her gnomes colorway. Just gnome colorway, which is hilarious. That girl is in my brain. I love gnomes.
Extremely well done, though. Like,
yeah.
Her dyeing work is incredible.
Yeah, it is so beautiful. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin this up and potentially do, like, with my other spinning, I'm going to maybe do, like, stripes, like a striped cowl or something, because it has the same sort of foresty green in it. But I'm very excited. I've never spun merino or silk, let alone a blend, so that's really exciting. Thank you so much, Debbie. And if you still want to post on Instagram, the hashtag is spinforall2017.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, make sure you get your stuff into the finished object thread so you can possibly win that beautiful braid of fiber.
Yes.
We also have the Keep Calm and Brioche along, hashtag Keep Calm and Brioche. And that goes till August 15th. That is a casual knit along. You just have to be posting in the chatter thread. And you guys, I love reading your chatter in the thread. Like, you guys are so encouraging. It gives me warm fuzzies.
Mm-hmm.
I love seeing your projects starting. It's awesome. So yeah, keep up the good work with that one. Post on Instagram if you like. I do check the hashtags every once in a while. And we also have the big Knitalong. Whoop, sorry, just smacked you in the face. Our West Knitalong. So I think, like I said before, it's hashtag TAK West Knits Cal. And that goes till September 15th. We just have the chatter thread open right now, so there's been lots of great chatter, lots of great progress, lots of exploration stations. So yeah, just keep on keeping on, guys. It's awesome. And I think that was it for announcements. So I did not buy any stuff for knitting because that was really good. Oh, actually, hold on. I want what?
We did buy some stuff for making stuff.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in our next segment, which is specifically a Cabinet of Curios related. But I really wanted to quickly say I tried casting on a pair of socks for my dad today on my Likey sock needles. I got 2 rows in, and this happened. Can you see that? It broke. It snapped. I know I was knitting with it, and I felt like these, like you can see, they're bendy, and I don't think they're very sturdy once they get this thin. I feel like probably if you're knitting with anything above from maybe a 3.5 up, it's probably going to be fine. But if you are like me and you're a sock knitter and you put any tension at all on your yarn, I don't know, man. And it's too bad because I really like the cable. It's like, it makes me think of the Knit Picks cable, which I really like. And I'm really sad because they're really pretty. And I got 2 rows of knitting on them before they snapped. So that was a waste of money. But if they work for you, I'm really happy for you because they're cute and affordable. But if you're a tight knitter, I would maybe not recommend those for socks. I think you're probably better off getting like a Hi-Hi or a Chow-Gu bamboo needle. I think they're probably a little more sturdy. Anyway, let's talk about the shop, okay? Let's talk about it in our new segment called...
New segment.
News from the Cabinet. Yeah. I didn't have a framing thing.
Oh, okay.
I knew what I was going to call it. So we've got some stuff to show you.
Yes, we do.
Luke's been sewing up his bags. We have how many right now?
8 or 9?
Bags.
8, I think.
Our goal is...
Probably 9 by the end of today.
Yeah, about 12 bags is our goal.
Maybe 15. We'll see.
Oh, he's getting ambitious.
I'm getting a lot quicker and better and with them.
Yeah. And I think that's pretty natural. It's once you start it gets into your muscle memory. So I thought I'd show you some of the stitch markers. They don't have their little clasps on yet, but I thought I'd show you anyway. You can help me show them.
All right.
Let's start with... Oh, I forgot one of the red mushrooms. Can you go get a red mushroom really quick?
All right.
I'll talk about this one while you're getting that. Okay, so currently I only have one of these because I'm not sure if there's something I'm going to continue doing.
Which one?
One of the red ones. It is a little Russian nesting doll. I want to see how close I can get. Yeah. Ugh, hold on. She's very cute with her little red kerchief. And, yeah, hand-painted, of course, by moi. Let me know if she's something that you're interested in, because if more people are interested in her, then I will make a couple more, but she's a lot of work to paint that small, so I don't want to, spend a whole lot of time on these if people are not interested in them. And then, of course, I have my toadstools, and I have 3 varieties of toadstools for you guys. So the first is, of course, the classic Amanita... Hold on, I'm never gonna get that. Amanita mushroom, the red cap. The mushrooms and a lot of the eggs and stuff, they're actually, I paint with soft pastels so that they get this really natural look. They kind of look like those old vintage botanical drawings, and I paint them to look like they've been plucked out of the ground, so they still got some dirt on them. Here's a cute little blue mushroom. You can see his little dirty gills under there. And I think Luke really likes these ones.
Yes.
These ones are slightly larger, but they're a yellow cat mushroom. And I love this one in particular because it has some like red little like specklies on it. So there'll be a few of those. I think I have 8, maybe 6 to 8 of them. And then here, you hold this one. I'll hold this one. These are my little folk art painted eggs. And these are based on those, on like the Ukrainian painted Easter eggs. But I don't think they're just for Easter. I think they're just beautiful decoration. So yeah, I have 2 different designs currently of these. And then, here, hold the big one. These ones I really like. They're quite big, but they're very lightweight. So I think you can definitely get away with putting these on a fingering weight project. But they're little tentacles. Little swirly tentacles. On like a reddish, orangey. I'm trying to get so they don't blow out completely. And I think I'm going to do a couple more of these in more of like a bluish green color. I think that would be cool. And then I do have some other eggs, like natural painted eggs and stuff like that. So those are kind of fun. And I think I am going to sell the eggs that I coated with the oil-based lacquer because I actually think the yellowing will make them prettier. Like on those particular, I won't sell the mushrooms because I think it'll look nice on like the white stems and stuff, but it does look really pretty on like the robin's eggs. So I think I'm gonna sell those ones. I think those ones will be okay.
Well, we can close the door.
That's fine.
All right.
Whatever. Yeah, so then I did some dyeing. So I won't go on too long about this, but I did some more natural dyeing. So I did these pretties, which are a combination. They're very loosely skeined right now because I haven't neatened up the skein on my Swift yet. But this is a combination of avocado and Queen Anne's lace. This is kind of more what I was intending from that other one that I think I showed last week that was like super pale. So these are a little more pigmented, but you get some really nice like tonality here. So like a really soft pale pink, and then you can see it sort of gets to be a bit more of just a light pink, and then that nice medium pink here. So I'm very happy with these.
They do look really nice. Very pretty.
Yeah, and then I tried a couple more of just the Queen Anne's lace. I'd like your opinion on these, guys, because here's the original, okay, and then here's the ones that I dyed. So you can see they're quite a bit lighter. They're definitely still yellow. I don't know, Luke, what do you think? Because I'm considering dip dyeing them to get a bit more of a tonality. Like a little bit more.
I think you should try with one and see how it looks.
Yeah, but then they're not going to be the same. They have to be dyed at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. I can't decide if I want to kind of dip dye them and just make sure that like you get a bit more of that like rich yellow in there. But it does look really pretty. Look at that luster.
It does.
Of course, all my naturally dyed yarns are going forward on the BFL silk. It's an 80/20 BFL silk. Opie, can you not do that? That's gross. Okay, so those are my naturally dyed skeins, and I have a pot of black bean dye steeping right now. I'm going to be dunking in my skeins for that pretty soon. I have one of these, which I think is currently going to stay one of a kind unless people really like it. It's called Soft Moth. Oh, it's blowing out. And it is a soft, it's natural with like pale gray and ecru and gray and ecru speckles, but there's also like little tiny hints of orange and blue in there as well. Here you can see. You'll get some like little little pops in there. Opie, come on, man. You have such bad timing all the time. So this is on the 80/20 sock base, Soft Moth. I dyed up 2 more of my, his most prized jewel beetle, which is a fave. It is a little more green than it's showing up, but this is pretty close. And you can see you get some like awesome like the pops of chartreuse that just kind of like glow. Because if you've ever seen a jewel beetle, even a picture of them, you can see they're like almost like holographic. Got a little bit of speckling in there. So these are on the 80/20 sock. Do you like these ones?
I do. Those are awesome.
I'm gonna do my dad's socks with this colorway. And then my favorite. Oh wait, no, I'll show my favorite at the end. So I did up another one of Dr. Geode's Magnificent Mineral exhibit on singles. This will be a discounted skein because I had a bit of an issue, and so it's not the full 115 grams. It is like, I think like 102 grams. So this will have like $1 or $2 off, but it's still essentially a full skein. Yeah, and this is obviously reskeined. Really happy with how this turned out. It looks really cool.
It does.
Yeah, and then now I can show you my favorite. Do you want to hold up? Here, hold this one. This is Grandmother's coin collection.
Am I holding this
up? Yeah, hold it up. Pictured on 80/20 sock and singles. I love this so much. This is actually literally based on Luke's grandmother's coin collection. Nice. And it's like a minty green, that patina that copper gets, with orange and brown speckling all over it. It's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And what I really love is that the orange speckles, when it got into the dye pot, it sort of keeps the minty color from being too sweet. Like, it stops it from being like candy-like and gives it that really awesome like antique sort of patina. But I really love this one. Like, I literally just want to like dye all the rest of my skeins this color.
It is very pretty.
I think, wouldn't a sweater in this color look amazing?
Yes.
That might have to happen eventually. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out on both bases. And yeah, so that's it really for news, because you've seen Luke's bags. I'll show them to you once we have all of them, but Luke's been hard at work sewing. And yeah, so we are on schedule, I think, to open late August, early September.
Yes.
I'm hoping, the only thing I was like, oh man, we're opening in September, Halloween colorways.
But that can be for October.
No, but the people won't get the skeins in time to knit with them. So I might have to skip Halloween this year.
Or just, we'll figure it out when it comes.
Well, I'm sorry if you can hear children crying outside. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's fine. I do want to do a couple of Halloween skeins, though, because I think it would be fun. But yeah, so anyway, that's it for news from the cabinet. Let's do our last segment, which is my life, etc. Our lives, etc. today.
Let me close this first.
Okay.
It's kind of getting loud now.
Okay. So what did we do? We went to see Planet of the Apes, the new Planet of the Apes movie.
War
for the Planet of the Apes. Opie!
You didn't come to the movie. He thinks he came to the movie.
He wants to play it. Like, why does he want to do this now? He's such a jerk. Anyway, yeah, we saw that. It was really good. Those movies stress me out like crazy, but I love them. If you've never seen the new Planet of the Apes, they're really good.
They are.
Did we watch anything else together that was particularly interesting?
0 things.
Yeah. We went to the market yesterday.
We watched Saving Mr. Banks.
Oh, yeah. Saving Mr. Banks. I'd already seen it. Luke had not seen it. Did you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. I imagine that it was different in some aspects than what really happened.
Yeah.
Now they took some creative freedom, but it was really good, and I really liked it. I love the flashbacks. I love like the story of like kind of like her life as a child and stuff.
Yeah, so if you don't know what Saving Mr. Banks is, it's about the making of the Mary Poppins movie, and it obviously focuses around the author P.L. Travers and the difficult time she had while they were trying to make this movie, and also the difficult time Walt Disney and his people had trying to get the movie made because she was very particular. But it's a great movie.
For good reason.
Yeah.
Yes,
like
yeah.
she wanted the integrity of her story to be kept.
It was a really good movie. I definitely recommend it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we went to the market yesterday, and that was really nice.
Got amazing cheese and summer sausage. Cheese is like just so good.
We got the most incredible cheese curds and smoked Gouda from I guess sort of a semi-local business, like a farm.
Mm-hmm.
So good. I love cheese curds. I know like Americans don't really have cheese curds the way we do. It's kind of more of a Canadian thing. I think some of you have them, but like a lot of you don't, and you are missing out. It is the best.
They are really good. They're
yeah
extremely good.
We had schnitzel in a bun, which was kind of pink and kind of weirded me out, and I couldn't do it. It kind of grossed me.
I don't know. It might have been just an off day for that. I don't know.
Yeah, usually it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, and then I got my passport photo taken.
Yes.
And for once, I don't look like a boy in my passport photo. I actually have a pretty decent passport photo this time, so that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think that's kind of it in terms of like big things that happened.
Let's do this boyfriend tag thing already.
Okay, Luke wants to do the boyfriend tag. So if you don't want to watch the boyfriend tag, just skip ahead to the outro, or just stop watching now because you can find all of my contact information.
Thanks for spending your time with us.
Yeah, thanks.
You're the best.
Oh, yeah, I guess, okay, let's do the closeout kind of now, and then we'll do the over and out after the boyfriend tag. Okay. So, if you'd like to find us elsewhere on the internet, you can find me on Ravelry as dabblejoy, and on Instagram as Rhineland Story. And if you'd like to find Cabinet of Curios, we are on Instagram as cabinet_of.curios. So go and give us a follow. We're posting, I try to post a couple of things every now and then just to get the ball rolling. Mm-hmm. Yeah, do you have any, you don't really advertise your social media.
No,
yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah, so if that's all you came to see and you don't want to watch the boyfriend tag, then it was great talking to you, and I hope you have a great week and weekend and doing stuff that's awesome and spending time with people that are awesome.
Thanks for spending your time with us. I wish you all the best. Aww. You're such, spending your time with us, that's so nice and kind, and you're a great person.
Yeah, fact. All right. Let's get on to the boyfriend tag.
Okay,
you ready? Yeah, I don't know. I just thought this would be fun because it's not something that we normally do, and you're not on the podcast very often because you're usually at work, so...
Yes.
Now you can get to know us as a couple.
That's us.
You actually just looked cute. I looked like a weirdo. Okay, are you ready?
Okay.
So we answer for each other. We try to answer for each other.
Easy peasy.
Okay. When/where did we meet?
We met at Shoppers Drug Mart. It is a pharmacy. We were both trying to save money, or I guess paying for our schooling. You were in university, I was in college, and we were just trying to pay for tuition, so we met there.
Yeah, we were both working there, and it was, I think, 2009 or 2008.
2009, I think? I don't know. 2009.
It might have been 2000, like late 2008. I don't know. But,
yeah, we met there, and, instantly... Okay, I'm not going to get into a big story, but instantly I was like, oh, she's a super cutie. And she was so pretty, and then...
Okay.
I
have a funny story about when we first met.
Okay.
So, about a week before we first met, someone else who worked at the pharmacy asked me what my type was, and I said, oh, I really like tall, blonde, athletic, blue eyes. And even as I was saying the words, I was like, that's not my type. I like hipsters with beards and glasses.
I couldn't grow a beard at the time.
Okay, but the point is that I was like, why am I saying this? And then a week later, you had your first shift, and his sister was my supervisor, and she introduced us, and in my brain, I literally was like, just super casual to myself, like, oh, I'm gonna marry that guy. And then I did. Where was our first date?
Oh, wait. We have one more funny story about when we first met.
Do we? Okay.
It's embarrassing for me, but I'll say it anyways.
Okay.
Remember? Okay, so, oh my gosh, OP. When we first started, like, talking and stuff at work, more and telling each other about our weekends.
Oh.
Remember?
I remember asking Luke what he had done that weekend.
And I was trying to, like, impress Joy, so in my conversation, I, like, started with, like, oh, I worked out, and then I ended with,
I worked out.
Like, I said it twice in, like, one sentence.
I was like, oh, yeah? Cool.
So awkward. I don't know.
Okay. Where was our first date?
Our first date, well, unofficial or official? Well, unofficial.
First date.
Our first date was, I guess, you invited me over to your parents' place. I came over straight after work. We walked to Dairy Queen.
Got ice cream.
Came back and watched the Star Trek.
Yeah.
The first,
2009 Star Trek.
Yeah, the first reboot, I guess.
Yeah, that was funny because...
it was awesome.
He met my parents on the first date, and I met his parents, I think, on the second date.
Yeah, we went to my place.
Yeah. And then our first, like, real date was we went to see District 9, which, let me tell you, is not a date movie.
No, it was very gory. And
yeah, I spent, like, the whole thing with, like, my fist, like, in my mouth trying not to barf.
Because it was...
It was bad. It's a great movie, but, oh, man. Okay. I'm going to tell this story because... I think it's funny.
Okay.
Where/when was our first kiss? I waited forever for our first kiss, okay? Because Luke decided that it needed to be perfect. So every time we went on a date, and I'm talking weeks of waiting. Okay?
Guys.
Weeks. Every time we went on a date, every time he came to visit me where I was living in Guelph, I waited. No kiss. No kiss. You know how in movies, how, like, you kiss after the first date? No kiss, okay? But Luke did take us up to the top of, we call it Mount Trashmore, which sounds awful, but it's really pretty, at night. And, like, he kissed me, and it was, like, the shortest little peck.
It was a full moon. It was, like, I don't know. I had grandiose ideas that, like, every milestone or every, like, first had to be, like, this grandiose thing. So I was, like, kept waiting, being like, it has to be extra special and perfect. Yeah. And, like, obviously nothing is...
He made me wait, like, a month and a half before he asked me to be his girlfriend officially. It was very stressful.
I don't know. It was, like, obviously we were girlfriend and boyfriend at the time, but, like, I wanted...
Obviously, were we? I didn't know that.
Well, I wasn't seeing anyone else. I hope you weren't.
No,
but... I don't know, just these weird grandiose ideas that everything had to be special, and so everything, like, waited extra long. None of that was needed to happen. I don't know why.
Wasn't it your first kiss?
Yes, you were like my first, like,
Isn't
official
that cute?
kiss.
Unfortunately, I had my first kiss when I was 8 years old in the back of one of, like, the neighbor kids' sheds. It was not romantic. It was awful. Who said I love you first?
I did.
Yeah.
We were at your apartment in Guelph.
Yes. And Luke was, like, having, I don't know, like, a thing about it, because he kept going, there's something I want to say to you, but I'm afraid to say it. And I was like, I know what he's going to say. And I was like, just say it. Just say it. Yeah. It was cute. Mm-hmm. Okay, which food do I like/hate?
Well,
just give, like, 3 things that you know that I really like.
Okay, obviously you love sushi so much, and then you're probably into, like, comfort food. So I'd say, like, schnitzel, mac and cheese, that type of stuff. Like, love that stuff.
What do I hate?
What do you hate? Well, you hate spicy stuff, that's for sure. Anything that has a little bit of spice in it, Joy's not good with that. So Anything spicy, pretty much.
Cilantro, 'cause it tastes like soap.
Oh, cilantro, yes.
And chicken wings, because I don't like squishy meat.
Yeah.
What do you like / hate? You like basically all the same food as me. So, sushi, schnitzel, mac and cheese, samosas. What do you hate? Is there anything that you actually hate now? Because all the things that you used to say that you hated, like movie popcorn, mushrooms, eggs with runny yolks, you love those things now.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything that I really hate.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Luke's more of a foodie than I am, so he's more open to trying things.
I love trying new things, and I love being pleasantly surprised.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm sitting in front of the TV. What's on the screen?
You're probably like binge watching Supernatural. Or just something like along the lines of like a Netflix show. Something on Netflix that like you kind of put on, you don't like pay super attention to, but you can knit to. So something like that. Yeah.
A lot of historical dramas and a lot of anything that has a supernatural element. What are you watching? A comedy like Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah.
You don't really watch a lot of like TV. You watch a lot of YouTube shows like Roadkill.
Yeah.
And Furious Pete. I don't know. Do you watch any TV shows without me?
It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, but It's Always Sunny. Yeah.
I guess that'd be like my only thing. I don't have like a specific other show. I don't watch a ton.
All right. What's my favorite band / musician?
Is it the Goo Goo Dolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
What's your favorite band?
I think it's always changing.
Yeah, I couldn't, like, right now maybe Lumineers / Friend Rabbit.
Yeah, it's pretty close, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Oh, we already answered this one. Where did you meet my parents?
First date.
First date.
I still remember the very first time I met Joy's dad. He was wearing an Alice Cooper shirt, the Elect Me one.
Yeah, I think he still had long hair, too.
Yeah, he had long hair. He just looked like the coolest dad in the world. I was like, I want this guy as my father-in-law. That's the real reason we got married. He was so cool though. Like he really is a super nice, like down to earth, loving, caring father that like just cherishes like family moments. Yeah, it was nice. And unfortunately though, like I met your parents as I was leaving your house at like 11 o'clock at night, and like I was convinced they did not like me at all. Like, and I think they were just really surprised to see me. So it was a very brief, like, oh, it's so nice to meet you, shake your hand kind of thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just hope I made a good impression. Okay, what's my weirdest habit? Weirdest habit? Well, what isn't your weird? No. Weirdest habit. Okay, I have one for you. What? I don't know if this is the weirdest habit, but it is a habit. Where you put like every knife, fork, and spoon all along the like edges of the sink. Yes. And it's annoying. It's annoying and weird to me because I've started doing it too, and I'm like, I hate this. Why do I keep doing it? In case you're gonna like use it again. I know, but like, why is it all? I don't know. There's like sometimes like 6 or 7 of them. I feel like your weirdest habit is like, I don't know, like whenever you like squish any tube, like a tube of toothpaste or anything, you're always like squishing it from like wherever. I don't know, like the top. So like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's a pretty sad one. I can't think of a good habit. That's not really a habit either. I don't know. Okay. Can't think of one. All right. What am I good at? What are you good at? Yeah. Anything with your hands. You're super creative. You love to do kind of just, I don't know, anything. You're good at writing, good at painting, good at reading out loud. Oh, that's one of my passions. Yeah, like the best. She does all the voices. I don't know, you're good at dyeing. You're good at knitting. Okay. You're good at a lot of stuff. Thanks, I really appreciate it. But training dogs too. I'd say really good at training dogs. Thanks. Okay, brief pause while we get Opie water. All right, what is Luke good at? Luke is good at graphic design. He's good at poster design too, which goes along with that. But he does really beautiful work. He's really good at making me laugh.
You're also really good at oh my god, I had like a whole list of this when I was reading like questions to myself. Oh, I'm being put on the spot now. And I'm stressing myself out. You're actually really good at dressing yourself most of the time. You've gotten really good at like men's fashion.
Okay.
No, and I
think I'm
really
that good.
appreciate that. No. There are some days when Luke puts on outfits and I'm like, why would you ever put those two patterns together? But there are some days when you put outfits together and I'm like, yeah, that's good. You're also really good at drawing. You don't do it as much, but you are really good at it. And you're also really good at you're good at walking Opie when I'm not there, just because Opie gets stupid when I'm there, but like it seems like he walks really well with you. God, it's really hot now without the door open.
Gotta speed through these then.
Okay, sorry. Okay, what's my favorite song?
Was it Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls?
Yes, it is.
Oh man, I'm so good.
I don't know what your favorite song is. The only one that comes to mind is Passengers by Iggy Pop.
That's a good song. I like that song, yeah.
What would you say your favorite song is?
I also like Play Crack the Sky by Brand New.
Oh, that's a
It's
good
an
one.
old one that I still really like.
What film always makes me cry?
Austin Land for crying with laughter.
That's true. I would say Atonement for me.
Yeah.
Always makes me cry. You Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Oh yeah, that one's so sad.
What drink do I always order?
Well-
You always order a Long Island iced tea, generally.
Yeah. You would order rum and coke. You
No,
do?
I don't order rum and cokes. If I'm at a restaurant, what do I order?
Water?
That's true. Or chocolate milk.
Oh yeah, sorry, chocolate milk. You do like chocolate milk.
Yeah. In terms of an alcoholic drink, though, probably something like a daiquiri.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do love strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah. Any kind of daiquiri. Where would I love to travel to?
Scotland again.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much anywhere in Europe, I'd say.
Yeah, we're pretty much on par with that one. If I could, what candy could I eat all day long?
Like anything like chocolate covered
Yeah.
peanuts, chocolate covered M&Ms, or no, not M&Ms, chocolate covered almonds,
Yeah.
chocolate covered cashews, anything, chocolate covered.
Would you also eat anything chocolate covered? Because I feel like we're both sort of chocolate covered people.
I feel like yeah.
Okay, chocolate covered people. If I could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Anywhere in the world, probably like in the Highlands of Scotland.
Yep. Would you also live in the Highlands of Scotland?
I feel like yeah.
Yeah. What weird talent do I have?
She does a thing with her face.
Which thing?
You manipulate your face. Oh, you look like Beaker from
I
the
have an
Muppets.
elastic face, basically. I can make some real faces.
Do the Beaker one from Muppets.
Okay.
Do the meep meep.
Meep, meep.
Okay. All right.
I can also I could before flip my arms over my head from behind.
Yes.
Weird talent that you have.
Just nothing. Just not
You're
talented.
so ordinary.
Oh,
Where does my family come from?
your dad is from Italy, and your mom is Canadian, but from Germany, I guess.
Well, my dad is also Canadian.
Oh yeah,
Nobody
sorry.
was born. My family's Italian and German.
German, Italian, yeah.
Luke is fake German. His family acts like they're super German, but they're not.
We're mostly Polish.
Polish and Hungarian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit of Russian mixed in there, maybe.
Yeah, some Ukrainian. What am I deathly afraid of?
Getting any sort of like disease or like dying from something like that. Like, oh my gosh, my stomach hurt today. Got stomach cancer, or I don't know. Like, I'm really not supposed to, like, I'm not trying to put anything light on those, but yeah,
No,
like.
but I do think I'm dying of just about every kind of cancer at some point during the day.
Yeah, like if she has anything that's kind of like ailing her at the moment, she right away thinks it's the worst thing and thinks she's gonna die from it.
Yeah. What are you deathly afraid of? Like, you don't seem very fearful.
Well,
Maybe it's just I don't know, dying and leaving us behind.
yeah, I'd say probably that.
That's so sad. What's my nickname?
Well, your actual name is one syllable, so...
I know. Well, my dad calls me Munchkin.
Yeah.
And Miss Joy is what my parents call me.
I don't really have like a nickname for you. I just always call you Joy.
Yeah.
Oh, I call you like love all the time. Just like love.
People call Luke Lukey sometimes.
Yeah.
And his mom always says Lukash.
Yeah.
Which is cute. Favorite author?
Favorite author? I think you have a lot. I don't know if you have just one.
Pick one.
Okay. Neil Gaiman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your favorite author? Because you've kind of gotten into classics. Would you... Okay. Comics wise, Mike Mignola?
Yeah, I like his stuff. Yeah.
What about H.P. Lovecraft?
Yeah, I do love H.P. Lovecraft. Okay. And Jules Verne too.
Yeah. Favorite book?
Favorite book for you?
Yeah.
Oh man. Favorite book.
There's like 3 or 4 you can choose from.
Yeah, so. I'd say probably like Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah.
Is one of them. What would another one be?
Jane Eyre.
Oh yeah, Jane Eyre, yeah.
For you, favorite books. Also like Harry Potter.
Yes.
In general. Moby Dick?
I liked that one a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
That one's awesome.
So
good.
What is the first thing that I do in the morning?
The first thing you do in the morning. Just complain. No. I'd say get dressed, because you're the person that likes to get dressed right away.
Yeah. Also, I
coffee.
check Instagram.
Oh.
Like when I first wake up in the morning.
Check Instagram?
It's checking Instagram. For you, the first thing you do in the morning is stare at the ceiling for minutes on end. And it stresses me out because I'm like, you're going to be late. Just wake up.
I'm waking up. That's how I wake up. How I wake up.
Where was our first trip together?
Our first trip, like big trip? That was Europe. Our honeymoon.
It was Edinburgh. Yeah, our first couple, like trip as a couple was our honeymoon.
Yeah. Like besides that, it was like Niagara Falls, stuff like that.
Yeah, but those were like day trips, so don't really count. No. We didn't do any like weekend trips or anything.
No.
How do I drink my coffee?
A lot of cream and sugar.
Yeah, you use less cream and like less sugar.
Yes.
Favorite video game?
For you? You love like Guitar Hero and the Rock Band ones.
Well, those are the ones I'm the best at. My favorite video game.
Oh, Mario Kart.
No, I hate Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, you do hate it.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Oh yeah, you love that one.
I'm not a video game person, but I love Assassin's Creed. For you, like Uncharted?
Yeah, or The Last of Us.
Or The Last of Us was the other one I was thinking too. This is interesting. What's my favorite clothing item?
Clothing item?
Yeah.
A romper.
Yep. For you, it's a good cardigan.
Yeah, love cardigans.
Yeah. How long do I need in the morning to get ready?
Like half an hour.
Yeah.
Probably less.
Max half an hour.
Probably less.
If you have like somewhere to be, I think you can get ready in half an hour.
Yeah.
But like usually it's me waiting for Luke to get ready in the morning to go somewhere. Have I ever practiced an instrument? Which one?
Oh, guitar.
Yes, as well as?
Guitar, as well as... Oh, the flute.
Yes. And you also play guitar.
Yeah.
What did you play in high school or whatever, or junior high?
Guitar.
You didn't play you didn't play clarinet or something?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. What was my favorite subject in school?
I feel like you liked history.
Yeah.
History and English?
Yeah, I would say more drama.
Oh, sorry, yeah, drama.
For
I
you...
don't think of that as a subject sometimes.
What was your... Oh,
What?
Did I say least favorite or favorite?
You said favorite.
Okay. For you, favorite Art?
Yeah, I liked art class in the gym.
Yeah. Least favorite?
For you, math.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I did literally everything I could to, like, skate through math courses. Like, and I won't lie to you, I sometimes use tears to my advantage.
Tears.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was your least favorite? English?
Yeah, English or math. Probably math, actually, as well. I don't know.
When do I become the biggest fangirl?
Biggest fangirl? Oh, you're like the super biggest fangirl when we met, what's her name? Catherine
O'Hara?
O'Hara.
But, like,
oh,
like, fandom stuff. What do I, like, go crazy for?
Well, I'd say probably like Captain America or like Harry Potter, even.
Yeah, Captain America and Harry Potter for sure. For you, that's harder. I don't know, because, like, I'm trying to think of, like, Game of Thrones?
I'd say, yeah, probably Game of Thrones is pretty close.
Yeah.
Oh, my foot is falling asleep.
I'm going to Starbucks. What will I order?
Obviously, a pumpkin spice latte.
Yep.
Or that chai tea latte with coconut milk.
Iced chai.
Iced chai tea latte with coconut milk, light on the ice.
You will often go for, like, seasonal fraps.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you like sweeter drinks than I do.
Yeah, for the most part.
Which is funny, because when we drink coffee, I drink a sweeter coffee.
Yeah.
But when we get frappuccinos and stuff, Luke likes the sweeter flavors.
It's a treat, you know.
What's our song?
Our song?
This is tough.
Oh, I don't know.
We've had a couple.
We've had a couple through.
We don't really have one anymore.
No, I don't know.
What's that one that when we were dating, it was...
Oh, the one by Matt Kearney?
Yeah.
Where are we going to go from here?
Where Are We Gonna Go From Here by Matt Kearney. When we got married, our wedding song was, it was that one from Young Victoria that Sinead O'Connor sang.
Also,
Only You.
We danced to that one that was in that movie. Oh, man. Where it's like... Ba, 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 ba. Oh, the Going Home one. Remember? Home to something.
Oh. Da da.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. What's it called? Home is wherever I'm with you.
Yeah, that one. I like that one. I think that one's pretty close to being ours.
What TV show do I like that you hate? I can answer this one.
What?
I freaking hate Garage Monkeys or whatever that's called.
Oh, yeah, the Gas Monkey Garage.
Gas Monkey Garage.
It's called something else, though. Fast and Loud.
Yeah.
You hate that one.
I hate that show.
They're pretty... yeah.
I hate it so much.
I don't know. I don't think I, hate any of your shows, really.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It'll always be a little interesting.
Who is the organized one in the relationship?
Me? I like to plan things. I don't know if that's organized.
I feel like
you're kind of more organized than me, though, because you like to research things more than me. I don't know.
Yeah, I am the one that keeps the calendar updated and keeps our brains organized, but I'm not an organized person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You're slightly more organized with things, but you forget places we have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. What celebrity would I love to meet the most?
Celebrity you'd love to meet the most? I don't know. I think there's a lot that you'd like to meet. Maybe Tom Hiddleston, or Chris Pratt even.
There's another Chris I'd rather meet.
Oh, the Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Stephen King, maybe?
Stephen King would be cool. Neil Gaiman,
cool.
Yeah. Ron Perlman?
I think that would be cool. Meeting Ron Perlman would be awesome. Or Guillermo del Toro. I think awesome.
We are huge Del Toro freaks.
Hey, what's that, man? Yeah.
Okay.
Give him a big hug.
All right, last one. If I was an animal, which one would I be?
If you were an animal, which one would you be? A little cute sea otter.
Aw, I could do that. That's cute.
Yeah.
What would you be? I don't know, like maybe like some kind of like wildcat, like a lynx or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Okay, that was it.
Is that it?
I skipped a couple questions because it's getting long.
It is long.
Yeah, so that was our boyfriend tag, husband tag, whatever. Thought it would be kind of fun for you guys to get to know us. So now it's over for real. So that's going to be it for us this week. I hope you enjoyed seeing Luke on the podcast again.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. It was a true privilege for you to be here. Just know that.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, so we're gonna head out and enjoy this lovely Sunday afternoon, finish our coffees, probably watch Disney vlogs, because that's what we do with our free time.
Maybe a Disney movie.
Maybe watch a Disney movie, because you guys know we're huge Disney nuts.
You know, you grow up with it, you get nostalgic. It's something that you do. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and we'll hopefully be back to regular scheduled programming next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Happy knitting.
Happy living.
Over and out.
How did you do that? Over and out. Over and out.